move on to another person who is luckily not a baby mama, but a mama of one as far as we know. Lilian Nganga has spoken about her relationship with pretty much everything else except their relationship with Giuliani and the dynamics of that family. Like, she's very quiet about them. They have a very, it's not secret, but it's private type relationship. You know what I mean? Like, they will never talk about each other online. They will never talk about other people pertaining to their, it's just very private. But it was very interesting to actually see her paint a scenario and be like, wait. At first, when I saw the caption of the situation wherein someone is on their phone like 24/7, like for a very long time, I thought she was talking about her relationship. At first, I'm like, girl, already? And then she made it very clear, and she said this is actually a scenario she was in. She was in a restaurant, sat next to these two people. She assumed they were a couple. And the guy was going off, just talking and talking and talking to this lady. This lady was barely paying attention, and she was like on her phone the whole time. And the most she would be like those kinds of, you know, those ad libs, adding ad libs to the conversation to give it spice or juice, but like clearly showing no interest in whatever this other person is talking about. So like, you're sitting across from someone, but they're on their phone. And it got to a point where she became so comfortable with using her phone and so disinterested with what this guy was talking about that she actually put her glass in front of her so that she could plop her phone and use it with more ease away from the cutlery. Do you know what I mean? Like, imagine how disrespectful that is. Like, you're on a date, literally, even if it's with your friend, y'all are sat down having tea, coffee, and someone is on their phone 24/7, cha, it annoys the hell out of you. Like, you will just like, what is going on? And I was laughing when I saw this, because I remember the other day when Turi was at my house and I was trying to introduce her to this series, and like she's like watching but like not watching. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's on her, she's like, yeah, like, dude, you're gonna miss the part. She's like, yeah, I see it, I see it. Yeah. And I was so peeved at that moment. I'm just like, why aren't you watching this movie how I want you to watch this movie? Like, I want you to experience this how I experienced it, and you're failing to see the point. And this is, again, just my friend. So I can imagine this is a man, and the more he's talking is clearly him trying to call to attention, to like, hey, listen, this is what I'm saying. But this girl's like, So it's one of two things. Either he got her mad, she's only here for a meal ticket, or even worse, she came, realized, yeah, no, and then she's just like waiting for this date to be over, and like she's just being rude so that this person never contacts her again. Either way, I think it's very, 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 very childish for you to be in that situation. If you don't want to talk to someone, just don't.
Exactly.
If you don't want to go on a date, just don't.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you don't want to go somewhere,
just
do not.
Don't.
Even if you feel any type of pressure, maybe they're pressuring you, they've sent you money for transport, just tell them,
eat the money and keep
do
it
not
moving.
Want to. Don't be afraid of hurting people's feelings. And then you go there and you're uncomfortable
the whole time.
And it's awkward. For what? What was the reason? Now you've wasted your time. Your time, umeenda huko, spend in traffic to get to this place. You could have done something for you.
And you look bad in front of everyone else, because like, Lilian isn't talking about the guy, she's talking about you. So you see how it works for no one.
Exactly. So that's just it. If you do not like somebody,
just don't meet them.
Tell them, set them free. But taking them hostage for a date that they're going to pay for food, it's very unfair, to be honest.
Yeah.
So have the discipline to not go places just because you need, you know, to eat something. Unaweza kupika hiyo kuku kwa nyumba. Unaweza kupika hiyo nyama kwa nyumba. Ni chips. Buy waru, peel them. Cook them in your house.
Kwani milkshake ni nini? Si ni maziwa na ice cream. Like, what are we doing?
Ice cream kadogo, ingiza kwa blender, mwaga maziwa. These things are so simple, and yeah, that's just it. Stop going on dates when you don't like people. It's that simple.